Good morning again. It's me, Queen here, Life After Money. Now I'm in a car park at, where am I? Warwick. I get mixed up with my names there. In a car park in Warwick. I am having my morning coffee. Cheers, have you got a coffee? This is day 3 of my adventures in Warwick. So, cheers, get yourself a coffee. I'm watching people arrive for work. So, and it's very nice to know that I can just sit here and enjoy my break. Now, just a few words really about sometimes things don't always go according to plan, and without saying too much, I had a bit of a horrible day on day 1, and I almost gave up and went home. But I thought no, because it would be silly to give up. I've come this far, and I really want to enjoy this trip. But something happened, and I'm not saying anything about it, but it really put the dampeners on things, on my trip. But you know, these things happen all the time. There are some people that you just can't get on with, or they can't get on with you. So and it's going to happen, and it does happen sometimes, but you can't let it bother you too much. I decided that it was not going to bother me. I have come all this way for a trip, for an adventure, for a holiday. Things went a bit pear-shaped, and I then picked myself up and thought, right, no, I'm not going to let this bother me, and just come and do what I intended to do. So, and yesterday was a brilliant day. I mean, things can change day by day. You know, you might have a bit of a rough day one day, but that day is not going to last forever. There are 24 hours in a day, so, and things move on a daily basis. So this is my little bit of a chat to you, that do not despair if you think things are not going right, because you owe it to yourself to just get on with life. I know it's difficult for some people to do that. They stay in a despondent and sad mood for long periods of time, but at the end of the day it can't go on like that, because we've all been given a life. We all have to make the most of our lives, and we all have to make decisions about the best course of action that we need to take. You know, so you can't let other people get you down. It happens with me sometimes. People do get me down sometimes, and I'm sure it must be the same for others that know me. Some people might not like being in my company, might not like the things I say, but I believe that we have to move on from that. So I am moving on, and the people that upset me, I've made the decision now to keep out of their way, basically. Keep out of their way, and I will keep out of their way. So, and that will be the answer. And because, you know, life is too short to be worrying about trivial things. We have to make decisions. We have to decide who we want to spend time with. And I've decided, you know, that if I'm in a situation where I really don't want to be, I will just move on. You know, I will not stay stuck. You can't stay stuck in life because life moves on. So I don't know if that's going to make any sense to you, but it does to me, because, you know, I think long and hard about the time I've got left, what I want to do with it, and I can't be spending time with in situations where I don't feel right. You know, I have to leave the situation and move on to something else which I do feel right. And I feel right being out on my own, walking, car camping. There'll be a bit more of that, and that's where I feel right, alone in the countryside, and talking to complete strangers, and then 10 minutes later saying, bye bye, very nice to meet you, lovely chat, have a nice day. Now that situation suits me. And I'm just thinking about the lady truckers I met on the motorway service area yesterday. I mean, she cheered me up no end. So I don't know whether she will get to see this, but she may not. And but yeah, your life can change in an instant. You know, from going to sadness, gloom and doom, being unhappy with a situation, but then once something has clicked up here and you've thought about it and you think, well, I think anyway, hang on a minute, this is not right for me, so I'm going to move on. And this is what I do, I move on. So anyway, I would like to wish you all a long and happy life, but it doesn't come easy. You have to make it happen for yourself. So I'm going to now get ready to move out of here. I'm going to drive a couple of miles up the road to a picnic area on the side of the canal. I'm going to walk along the canal for the rest of the day, and I probably will go home tonight. So anyway, this is me and Queen sitting here watching the birds, listening to the birds, watching the squirrels in the trees, and I'm happy. I've turned it around. I was unhappy, but then I've made the decision that it's not going to bother me, and I am happy. So, can you see me, Mother? I'm going to finish my coffee. Bye for now. Thanks for popping in.